Hi, my name is Arcel Kabongo-Ngoy. I'm a student athlete at Western New England University. I'm a junior and I study law and society. What diversity means to me is community and inclusion. I was born and raised in the Democratic Republic of Congo. I lived for the most part in the village of Mulungwishi. And back then, when I was growing up, we didn't have so much to do as kids, but for us, community meant being together as much as we can, especially when we had to go to church. So for example, on church, I was in the choir and we would meet together with the boys and would sing and just talk about stories that happened over the week. And for us, that was a lot of fun for us, and that's what it meant to be part of. That was diversified for me. It was part of community, and it was just getting to talk to each other, sing, and play around. We didn't have a lot to do, but we made the most of it as much as we can. Part of diversity is learning new languages. I was fortunate enough to live in Zimbabwe, and I was able to learn new language of Shona and also get to learn new cultures and how people live differently from, for example, where I lived in Congo. I got to learn how people behave differently. The culture is just different, and that diversified. That definitely helped me diversify a lot. And also when I moved to America, learning English, getting to learn the American culture, how people behave, how people perceive different things. It's just different, and has helped me understand that I don't need to judge a person based off this color of their skin, but their character and who they are, because that's the most important thing. And having lived in 3 different countries, that helps you understand that. And for example, my brother is deaf also, so I was able to learn sign language, and that also helped me diversify even more. Now I can communicate with the deaf community. That increases, that broaden my understanding of what society is, what everybody, how people live together. We all have different interests, different hobbies, but at the end of the day, we're all human beings. We all live on this earth together. So growing up, soccer was a big part of my life. In Congo, soccer is one of the biggest sports, and every kid grows up wanting to be a soccer player. But some of the things that we come to take for granted that I just noticed is that, like, for example, we didn't have actual soccer balls. We used balloons and sewing thread to make soccer balls and play with them for like a week, and then we had to restart all over and play it and do it again. We didn't have cleats. We played barefoot, and wasn't even good grass. It was like on concrete, but that was part of life, and we didn't really complain about it because this is what we knew. And since moving to America, I've been able to put on cleats, play with an actual soccer ball, and that to me is it's a luxury that sometimes people take for granted, but we shouldn't, because I know a lot of people, a lot of kids would love to do half of the things that we get to do, and it's just something that should be appreciated in life. And that to me is what diversity is, being able to live through different experiences. You get to understand what it really is to be diverse, and that was part of it. Playing soccer barefoot, not on a good soccer pitch. It might sound cliche, but that was actually reality. And once you get to live both parts of the and get experience both parts, and you get to appreciate life more. Coming to Western New England, I've had nothing but a great experience, a very positive experience being a student athlete here. I felt very included and part of a family of soccer teammates who really appreciate me being on the team and appreciate me as a person and what I bring to the team. I've been able to tell them most of my experiences growing up. They love the stories I tell them about when we'll be going to school, when we'll be walking to school with my friends. We'll sometimes stop to pick mangoes from trees because we have mangoes everywhere in my country, and sometimes monkeys will be eating the mangoes, and we will have to fight with monkeys to get the mango, and that was just part of daily life in my country. And the kids, they love that stuff. It's funny, but I mean, it's an experience that I had, and it's just something new for them, a different perspective for them to see that life is different. It's not always the same for everybody. And but I've never felt anything that was any racial comments towards me or anything like that. The players have been very nice to me, and I've been part of a team that's like a family that love me here, and I love being part of this team because it's very inclusive. The whole Western New England student-athlete population as a whole, even the student body, not just student-athletes, student body is a very welcoming, full of welcoming people, and I really love that about it. I'd like to thank you, the NCAA, for setting up the Diversity and Inclusion Week, which gets to highlight unique individuals such as me, and also individuals across the student athletes across the country who have different backgrounds, but at the same time we both share the same common goals as student athletes. We're both passionate and driven about our sports, and we all want to be better individuals and leaders, not only on the fields but also off it as well.